Hi all, welcome back to our channel ML for Analytics. I am Nitesh and today in this video we will be learning about Azure Key Vaults. So you would be thinking what are key vaults or what is their use and what are their advantages. So let's start with what is Key Vault. A key vault is a location where you can save your own passwords and in place of that you will get another password or a key value pair to fetch your original password. So why we are doing it? We are doing it to make our original password more secure by adding additional layers of security with the help of Azure. What those layers could be? Those layers could be like adding network level security, whitelisting few IPs, blacklisting few IPs, or maybe allowing only a handful of users over a virtual network to access that key vault using the key value pair that we provide you. So, as we go on with this video, you will start to understand what are the advantages of Key Vault and how we can use it into our day to day life. So, let's start first of all with creating a new Key Vault for us. On the Azure service, over here, you can see there is an option for Key Vaults, or you can always go to the search bar and look for the Key Vaults over there. So, let's click on this. Here you can see I already have one key vault called test key vault 02. So we will not use that one, but we will create a new one for us so that you can know how to create a key vault from the beginning and how you can store keys in that. First of all, we have to provide our subscription details, then a resource group. For resource group, I'm using my default resource group, that is Nitesh underscore resource group. Then a key vault name. So let's make it as test keyword 04. So I'm leaving the default location as East US, and for the pricing tier, I'm using the premium one. With the help of this premium one, I will be able to do the versioning of the keys in Key Vault. Now you would be thinking, what is versioning? What is the meaning of versioning of your password? I will show you that what does it mean. Now there are another options like soft delete, days to retain deleted key vaults, purge protection. um, as you go on, you will see the advantages of this. These are basically, if the soft delete is enabled, if I go and delete this key vault by mistake, then I can always recover it with the help of this option. So let's go and click the next. Now you are asked to set some access policies. You can always set new access policies for particular users, or maybe you can just choose a template from over here and then set the access policies on that. For us, I will be setting the access policy on our default user only, or the admin user. By default, in most of the cases, you just need the get, list, update, create, only these ones. However, I will be providing everything to this user as this is the admin user for me. Also, depending upon your usage, you can allow the access of this key vault through these locations, that is as your virtual machine, as your resource manager, and as your disk encryption. Now, after we have set all the permissions, or you can just go and reduce these things depending upon your choice, let's click on networking. In this networking option, you have got a chance to set some additional security for yourself. By default, it says allow all networks. It means all networks can access this key vault. However, let's say we are working in a firm where we don't want to allow all the networks to access our key vault, considering they have somehow got our key value pair and the other details for this key vault. So let's click on this selected networks. Here you can always add the list of virtual networks, or if you want to add only a particular IP address, then you can set a private endpoint. This will allow private IPs as well. So by doing some networking over here, you can just set different kind of securities. That is one layer of security. Then let's set some tag values. These tag values are only useful while we are looking at the billing information. Otherwise, they are not of much use to us. So here we can review that what all information that we have provided it. Now, uh, let's do one thing. You can always go and download a template for your automation scripts from over here. That is up to you. Just click over here and it will download it for you. For closing this window, just click here. It get closed and click on create to create the key vault. It takes some time to get initiated or deployed. Let's say around a minute or two. Okay, so our key vault is now deployed and is live in our Azure environment. So the next step is to go to the resource from this step, or either you can go to the all resources and go to test key vault 04. Now there is a warning over here saying that TLS 1.0 and 1.1 will be deprecated soon, so we should move our applications to TLS 1.2. That is for future, but at the moment it is not an issue for us. So let's continue with this only. Now you can see the basic info regarding your key vault that we have just created, like which resource group it belongs and location where it is stored and subscription ID and many more. Now let's go to the secrets part. Here you can create your own secrets. Let's say I have selected the manual over here, otherwise you can select the certificate. For us, we will be doing a manual. And let's say our password for an application named test is ABCD. So let's put the application name over here and password is ABCD. And just to notify that this is for our test application, it is for us only. Now you can set up activation date of this password as well as expiration date of this password. By password, this time I mean the key vault details or the secret details which key vault will provide for this password. Let's set it for today, the activation date. If we don't provide any expiration date, it will be accessible by us for the whole life. Now, if we set, let's say we want this password to be expired or the key value pair which will be generated by this to be expired in a single day, then just go and update the date over here as well as you can select the time value over here. By default, yes, I want the password to be enabled. Otherwise, you can select no as well. For text, I am not giving any value. It's up to you whether you want to give it or not. So let's create this one. So guys, our password is created. Now, if we go to this one, just click over here. You can see there is a thing called current version, status enabled, activation date, and an expiration date. Now by version, as I said earlier, it is additional security for us. How? For example, we provided this version to someone in our company and he's using the password or using this version value as well as this keyword name to fetch this password. After some time, he left the company, but he still have this information with him. And we don't want him to access this information anyhow. So what we can do is we can always go and create a new version of this, keeping the same details, ABCD, test application, and a new activation date. Up to you. Let's create it. As you can see, we now have two versions for the same password details. So what we can do is go on this one and disable the older one and just click on save. We have now successfully disabled the password for the old version. Now if we go and click this one is still enabled. And if you want to see what was the password for us, just click on this show secret value and we can see that secret is ABCD over here. Let's just close it. So guys, this is how we can set up a key vault for us, and how we can set different values or the secrets in that. And as you can see, there are multiple layers of security. By multiple layers, I would say you can set a particular expiration date for that. You can set different versions. You can keep different versions active or disabled. You can add even network level security or the firewalls as well. So this provides you additional layer of security in every manner to protect your data by securing your own passwords. I hope you enjoyed this session, and going forward we are going to provide you some more sessions related to all the services of the Azure, like virtual machines, storage accounts, resource groups, SQL database, and many more. So please stay tuned, comment, subscribe, and like our video. Have a nice day. Thank you.